Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I finally have my Deco Summit vlog all edited and ready to go. I just needed to do a quick intro for it. I'm sorry this vlog is a little late. My life has been absolutely chaotic since coming home from Deco Summit. More details on that later, but yeah, so I finally have it all ready to go. I know you guys have been eager to see it. I've gotten a few messages about it and I'm excited to show you. I combined all 3 days together, so it's just one long vlog. I didn't really separate it day by day or tell you what was on day 1, what was on day 3, etc. It's just all combined. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you are looking for the Q&A that I was a part of, which was on the first day, I have already posted that. The audio is a little hard to hear in some places because it was just filmed on my little GoPro that was on a seat in the audience. So it's not perfect, but that is the last video that I posted if you want to go check that out. Deco Summit was really, really fun this year. I had an absolute blast. I got to meet so many people. Obviously, my channel has grown a lot since I went 2 years ago, so it was really neat to see different people come up to me and say, oh my gosh, are you Kayla? It's so nice to meet you. Asked to take pictures with me. It was wild. Definitely something I am not used to. If you took a picture with me, please tag me in it. I only have a couple that I took on my personal phone, but I took pictures with lots of people. So make sure you tag me in it on my Instagram. I'll put it right here. So yeah, I would love to have those pictures if I took one with you. And I met so many people, and for how many of you told me that my videos are helpful to you, helped you with a problem, helped you learn your machine better, it means so much to me. And I'm just so thankful for each and every one of you. So thank you for being here. So I hope you enjoy all this footage from Deco Summit. Those are flex fits, okay. Patent pending. Patent pending on what? Thinner stitchless front seam. Okay. That's interesting. So I think they're talking about this part right here where it's like really hard for people to embroider. That seems to be thinner and stitchless apparently. I don't know how they do that, but that's really cool.
Yeah. I'm talking to him, he's like...
This is the new updated EM1010. The new screen and everything. Let's see, what's this one called? This one's called the Creator. That's what it's called. It's fancy. All the pretty colors.
So the actual braid part stays, just the top one. So I have some of that.
Ricoma, they were giving these out last time. Maybe I can snag one. So here's the EM1010 I have, or just the regular. So that one's starting I think those might be special Deco Summit deals though. White toner printer. Heat presses.
I know how they feel.
Good old M215.
Mr. Henry, Mom, where is he? He's coming up. Come on, man. Make some noise, guys. Make some noise.
Thank you guys. Great to see everyone here, and first of all, shout out to our own Carl, for that very good acting in those videos. And thank you to the marketing team for putting that together. This year is our 6th year doing Deco Summit, so we've been kind of been around the block a bit, but it's always good to see some, a lot of fresh new faces and some old ones that have been here in the past. So I truly appreciate all of you for showing up, because that's always been a fear of mine the night before, that no one's going to show up.
Hey, Joe. Hey, how are you?
It's just a matter of knowing the different techniques. And I always tell everybody, like, you only have maybe like a half.
So let me know if you're going to get
Really actively just seeking new people whose businesses may align with your services. You want to start, foster, and strengthen business network, referral groups. What I thought networking was the very first time I came in was this. Hi, my name's Hope, how are you? Yo, I make these hats, how many you want? Oh, you don't like that? I got a t-shirt, pull the button, there's my phone number. That's what I really thought it was. I thought it was transactional, but it's not. It's about building relationships.
So this is the very first class that I went to. It was from Hope Yoder, and she's on Instagram and YouTube and all the things. So if you want to go find her, you can check her out there. Her class was called Turning Contacts to Contracts, and it was really, really informative on how to properly network and what the difference is between networking and advertising, and how to properly advertise for your business. And it was just really, really full of rich information. I was really happy that I took this class. There were a few that I wanted to take that were at the same time, but I'm really happy I took this one because it helped me figure out what I need to do in my business to actually secure more customers. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. She had some really good stuff to say. The next class I took was about scaling your business with Rob Walker, and I just love anything Rob has to say. He is such a genius when it comes to scaling your business and knowing your ideal customer and truly, truly growing your business and also being able to sustain that growth. I really enjoyed this class. I learned a lot. I took a ton of notes. It's definitely scary scaling up your business and, buying the bigger machines and investing those, because then you get in your head of well, what if I can't afford it? Or what if I get so big that I can't keep up? And these are things that he went over. And so he just had some really good gems on scaling your business and being able to sustain it.
All right. Now, whether you want to jump on board with everything that's trending, that's totally up to you. All right, totally up to you. Does it fit? Is it going to fit? Because myself, I wouldn't be able to go over very well with that one, with church members. All right. So, I know it would be for me, but it may be, for you. So again, know what's trending. And don't be scared to planning for long-term success. We're getting there. Since I've been in the industry, I've seen so many people start, but they don't finish the race. They just start. Because it sounds so good, you're just making so much money. So much money so fast. And then all of a sudden, it's not trending anymore. You don't know how to get to that next level. Risk, high reward. All right? It's a thump in the head to go out there and spend $80,000. It's wrong. But the reward.
It is raining so stinking bad here. I don't even know if the camera's catching that, but oh my goodness. So here is everything that was in my VIP goodie bag. Got a Madeira catalog, which is fun. Got a whole bunch of apparel catalogs. We have Next Level. Let's see, is this also Next Level? I don't know who this is. I guess I should have looked before I put the camera on. I don't know who this is. I don't know if this is also Next Level or what, but a whole lot of different brands. Maybe this is just a wholesaler. I don't know who that is, but we got auto caps. That one is wrapped, so I can't open it for you. And then we've got this little packet here, Hoop Made, Ricoma. So just a bunch of different different things. Meet Our Speakers. I wasn't cool enough to be in any of Ricoma's advertising this time around. No, I'm just kidding. Everything got finalized like after they had already made everything, so that's why I'm not in any of this stuff. But it doesn't matter to me either way. I just think it's funny. So we've got that, and then we've got some thread samples and stabilizers, some bobbins, another Next Level apparel thing. Oh, what is that? Oh, this is like fabric swatches and stuff. That's really cool. I like that. You can actually feel the fabric. You can feel a big difference in those. That's really cool. And then a USB, some transfers with a t-shirt. That's cool. And then we got Bella Canvas. I'm actually really excited that this is a medium because I like my shirts baggy. So I would have bought a medium anyway, so that's awesome. And then a Bella Canvas catalog. And then I got this from the Flex Fit vending machine. I love these Flex Fits. They're my husband's favorite, but I just realized that's a large, extra large, and that's probably not gonna fit my husband, so maybe it'll go to Grandpa or something. But my husband loves Flex Fits. And then I was talking to the lady at the auto booth, because I'm really curious about how to make like PVC patches, but I know it's like a whole process. So I was talking to her about it for a little bit, and she gave me this hat. So this one's got a little bit of everything on it. It's got a patch, 3D puff, and the PVC. So got some pretty cool stuff.
Good lunch, and everybody's full, ready to learn, ask a lot of questions. Okay, we're gonna jump right into it. My name is Ray. I am gonna be the host of this panel. I'm not gonna introduce anyone, I'm gonna let them do that on their own. So we'll start off one at a time. Just introduce yourselves, where you guys are from, what you guys do. Just a little bit about you.
Hey y'all, I'm Patrice. I'm from Miami, and I am a content creator on YouTube.
Data-wise, why you should have good content. So defining content in this context, because as I mentioned, content can be so many different things. It can be blogs, it can be podcasts, it can be YouTube videos, it could be reels, it could be so many different things. It could even just be as simple as a tweet. So we could go and talk about this all day. Apparel and accessories being the #1 thing people are purchasing on e-commerce. That's definitely true. Apparel and accessories lead the US e-commerce market, representing more than 19% of total retail e-commerce sites. 70% of online experiences begin in a search engine, all right? 75% of search engine users don't look beyond first search engine results pages. This, in particular, I want to stop and talk about because it hammers home why your content must be good. If you are going to exist out in the digital space and you are going to show up in an SEO search, say somebody is searching for a, just a custom one-color print t-shirt. If your content's not good, if it's not optimized, if you haven't hit your target audience where it needs to be hit, guess what? You're not showing up on page 1, and guess who's not going to buy from you? All of the people who won't scroll past page 1.
This is another class that I am so stinking happy that I took. It was called Creating Content Gold, and it was another one that I took so many notes in because content and social media and marketing, it's definitely where I lack. I just want to be able to make cool stuff for my customer and send it out and then be happy. I'm terrible at the social media marketing part, so this was really, really helpful for me. It gave me some ideas on how I need to update my website, how I don't want a boring website, I need a call to action, you know, all those different things that work together, SEO optimization, etc., etc. This class was absolutely chock full of information that I needed for that, you know, first impression on your website for a potential customer and everything like that. So I really, really enjoyed this class and I learned a lot. Then I sat in on a tension demonstration class. We all need a refresher on tension and how it works. You can never learn enough about thread tension. There were a lot of people in this class. I know this is an area where a lot of people struggle, so a lot of people were asking questions, and it was just a really, really informative class on tension, and I think it was the only demonstration class that I actually took, but it was really good.
Down, okay, what we call finding your niche or niching down. So there's two ways that I recommend to people on how you can find your niche. You can either define your niche by a product type or by an industry or audience type. And so I'll kind of expand further on that. One, if you're niching down based on an industry, you know, that's typically from maybe your background, maybe your current work, or things that you know, right? Industries that you know. So a typical example, if you have friends and family in the restaurant business, in the food and beverage business, that's a great avenue to start. You know that what kind of items that they need. Maybe it's polo shirts, maybe it's caps and visors, whatever that is. Maybe you are in your current profession is a wedding planner. Then you know that all your clients will need custom stuff for weddings and those kind of stuff, right? So then you can kind of industry contacts within your profession that can help you kind of get started in this business.
This class from Henry Ma was also really good. It was just like a business basics course going over everything from niching down, finding your ideal customer, taxes, legal things, branding, all the things that you need to know when you're starting a business. So basically just a very beginner overview of business basics that you need, and it was always good to have a refresher like that. This was my hands-on TC 1501 advanced training class. Unfortunately, I had a lot of issues in this class, as well as a lot of other people, just technical issues with the machines and stuff, like the needle wasn't centered, there was timing issues, needle plate issues, things like that. But I told the tech, hey, this is advanced training, can you show me what you're doing? And so he was more than happy to walk me through the different pieces and what they do, which was really, really good. So I learned a lot in that aspect of the class. But I didn't really, I hate having this attitude, but didn't really need anything else in this class. I already know how to do a hat. I already know how to do applique. I've done that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. And like I said, I hate having that attitude because I don't ever want to think that I don't have anything to learn, but that, didn't really benefit me. But I am kind of glad that the machines weren't working because I was able to, like I said, learn the ins and outs even more in depth of the different things that can go wrong when you're at home. And, now I feel more confident in being able to do those things at home. So I think this class is great if you're a beginner and don't exactly know your machine, but if you run a full-fledged business and use it all the time, it might not be necessary. Hey guys, I am about to head down to the VIP mixer. It's gonna be a fun theme, Havana Nights. There's a costume contest. You're supposed to dress in like your best Cuban attire. I didn't bring anything. I'm just wearing a black shirt and skinny jeans. That's pretty much my style. But I'm curious to see what everybody else is dressed as. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like actually play it. I might have to do like a voiceover and do different kinds of music because I don't know like what kind of music they're gonna be playing. Last time I went, they were apparently playing Bad Bunny. I had only learned who he was that day, so I didn't even know that it was his music. And I don't want to get copyright stricken or, demonetized or anything like that. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be light hors d'oeuvres, soft drinks, beer, wine. I am so ready for a glass of red wine and to network with more people and just have a fun couple hours hanging out with everybody. So let's go to the mixer. Here we are at the mixer. I had gotten there pretty much right when it started, so not everybody was here yet, but as you can see, everybody's starting to mingle. I was able to talk to so many different people. A lot of you came up to me and told me how much my videos helped you, and I just absolutely loved that. You guys were so sweet. I had some great conversations. Here's me and Katrina, and then Joe and I, and then I had a picture with Alan. I posted all of these on my Instagram, so you guys might have already seen these. And then the crafty Puerto Rican, she's so funny. That was a fake cigar, by the way, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. She totally nailed the costume. Then they had like a Congo line. This is what I posted on my Instagram. You won't find me dancing in public, but I love this for them. And then there was like a big old dance floor and everything, and people got a little crazy, a little turn up. Definitely not my scene. I like to just hang back and watch. This dog, George, was my absolute favorite. He was so stinking cute. Yeah, I just loved him. The final class I took was the hands-on vision DTG training class, and I learned a lot in this class. I learned how it works, I learned about the inks, I learned about the maintenance, I learned about the software, and the most important thing that I learned about this class is that I do not want a DTG. And I'm not kidding when I say that. I would rather invest in an entire full-fledged screen print setup than have one of these. It just seems like so much maintenance. Like, it seems like more maintenance than anything else. And I know it's probably terrible of me to say that, being, you know, an influencer, but I'm just being honest. This machine is not for me. I do not have the time for how much maintenance this machine requires, and I'm fully okay with that. But I mean, we had a lot of fun in this class. Like I said, I learned a lot. Look at how vibrant this print is. Yeah, it was overall a great class and I learned a lot, but this machine definitely is not for me in my business. All right, guys, that was my Deco Summit vlog. What you didn't see was my terrible travel day on the way home. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was absolutely awful. Sorry if you don't care, you can exit out of the video now, but I'll tell you, my flight was supposed to leave at 3:55 from Miami, and then I was gonna have a 2-hour layover in Dallas, and then a 2-hour layover in Vegas, and then get home to Reno at like 11 o'clock. So long travel day, lots of layovers, whatever, it is what it is, right? Well, we sat on the tarmac in Miami for an hour and a half. From 3:55, hour and a half, it was miserable. Just not sitting there, or just sitting there, not being able to do anything, can't get out of your seat. They were just waiting for the lightning to clear up for us to be able to go. It cleared up and they were literally like, okay, boom, we're going. So, okay, great. We're on our 4-hour flight to Dallas. I get to Dallas and let's just say the people in front of us, so it was me and like 2 ladies that I didn't know, but they were together, and then 3 people in front of us, right? Well, they like got into like a little spat, and so I'm just sitting here just like, oh my gosh, this is so uncomfortable. I'm trying to make sure the people in front of me know that like I'm not with them, because they're just like going at it. It was so bad. Tensions were up. We all had to sit on the tarmac for so long. It was a 4-hour flight. Everybody took forever getting off of the airport. So the lady next to me just absolutely lost it, all these people. And it was so uncomfortable. I open my phone as we're sitting there waiting to get off the plane. And it's like, your next flight is now boarding. And I'm like, great. So I'm going to have to stay the night in Texas. And I'm going to miss all of my other flights. It's going to be terrible. I finally get off the plane, book it all the way across the airport, because of course it's not in the same gate or terminal or whatever they're called, right? So I had to go like all the way around to the next one. I barely made my next flight by like a couple minutes. Barely made it. Thank goodness I did. I was so happy. So it was literally like boom, land, within 10 minutes I was up in the air again. It was crazy. So made it to Vegas. I get to Vegas and my flight was supposed to leave at 9:50 to get me into Reno at 11, and flight's delayed. Every time I looked at my Southwest app, it kept changing, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. My flight ended up not leaving until 11:30, get to Reno at 12:30, and I live an hour from Reno, so by the time we got home, it was 1:30 in the morning. I was so stinking tired, so tired. I was done, put a fork in me, but I was home, and I was grateful. So yeah, it was a crazy travel day. I don't want to do that again anytime in the near future, but Deco Summit itself was fun. So made it all worth it. It was a quick trip. I unfortunately couldn't stay for the closing ceremonies Friday afternoon because I had to leave. I probably could have by the time my plane actually left, but oh well, it is what it is. I'm hoping to go again next year. If you went to Deco Summit, leave a comment down below. If you want to go to Deco Summit, leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.